Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're fine. I'm Tchr Telesphore, and today I'm going to answer some questions that people ask themselves, but they don't have their answers. So many people ask, where should we use by? The word by. How do I use by in a sentence? Others ask themselves if by is preposition or adverb. So today I'm going to talk about it. Don't miss out this video. Watch it till the end. We normally use by just to talk about the mode of transport that we've used in our traveling. So we can use by car, by bus, by train, by a plane. So whatever mode of transport, just say by plus mode of transport that we've used. But if the mode of transport is with determiner, for example, determiner A, N, some, the, big, small, his or her, we don't use by, but we just use on or in. Let's take examples and then we try to compare them. I will go to Kampala by plane. We went to Kigali by car. Did you travel by train? I will have to go on the 5 a.m. train. Barbara is traveling in Anna's car. Have you ever traveled in a small plane? Yes, you see there are 6 sentences, but the first 3 sentences, you see that it is by plus mode of transport, and that's why we have used by. But for the last 3 sentences, we have used on or in just because there was a terminal. I will have to go on the 5 a.m. train. You see, 5 a.m. The 5 a.m. This is the determiner of a train. So that's why we use on instead of using by. Barbara is traveling in Anna's car. You see, Barbara is traveling in Anna's car, not by a car, because the car traveling by just for Anna. That's why we say in Anna's car, because Anna's car here is a determiner. Have you ever traveled in a small plane? You see, a small plane is a determinant. These words a, small, are determinants for plane. That's why we use in instead of using by. So if you say, have you ever traveled by a small plane? This is a mistake, guys. So from now, correct those mistakes. Say, have you ever traveled in a small plane? So in other words, mode of transport with determiner, we use in or on instead of using by. By is used to mode of transport, to describe mode of transport, but when mode of transport doesn't have determiners. So here is a point of notice. When we walk, we don't use by foot, but we say on foot. For instance, it takes me just 20 minutes to get to work on foot. We don't say it takes me just 20 minutes to get to work by foot. No, that's a mistake. We say it takes me just 20 minutes to get to work on foot. We also use by, meaning how to do something. We use by plus ing form to describe how to do something. For instance, by pressing this button, you turn on alarm system. Then by entering the code, you can turn it off. You see, you are describing how you turn on the alarm system and how you turn it off. We don't say by press or by to press, but we say by pressing, because by describing the plus describing the activity, how you do something, you use ing form. We also use by plus noun to describe how something travels or communicates or how things are processed. For instance, I will send it by email. I can send it by post as well if you wish. Can I pay by credit card? You see, all these ways, all these sentences are talking about. All these sentences are talking about how things are done, how things are processed, how someone can communicate with someone else. We also use by plus time. We use by meaning not later than to refer to the arrangements and deadlines. See, we can also use by to refer to the deadline of given task. For instance, they said that the plumber would be here by Monday. The second sentence, the postman is always here by 11 a.m. We use by the time meaning when to connect an action that has happened or will have happened before a second action. The action that happened the second comes after by the time. The action that happened second comes after by the time. For instance, by the time you wake up, I will have finished the work. See, here is two actions. The first one is doing the work. The second one is waking up. You see, by the time you wake up, I will have finished the work. It is the same as saying, when you wake up, I will have finished the work. That's the point of notice. We don't say, by the time you will wake up, I will have finished the work. No, we say, by the time you wake up, I will have finished the work. We also use by plus passive. When you use passive, we can use a phrase with by to say who did the action. For instance, the new street was opened by the mayor. The wedding cake was made by Henry's mother. So, for the first sentence, the new street was opened by the mayor. The action here is to open. Who did the action? It's just the mayor. That's just to describe the mayor as the one who did the action. We use by. To mention Henry's mother as the one who made the cake, we have to use by. The wedding cake was made by Henry's mother. This is the last point where most people used to confuse with and by. But here we use by, not with, to talk about the action of something. Action of something. We don't use with, but we use by. For instance, he got into the house by breaking the window. This is the action of breaking the window. We don't say he got into the house with breaking the window, but we say he got into the house by breaking the window. You see, the actions of something we use by. Another point, we use with, not by, to refer to the object or instrument that we use to do something. For the action of something, we use by, not with, but for the instrument that we use to do something, we use with. For instance, he broke the window with the rock. He broke the window with a rock. You see, the object or instrument, lock, we use with. When we are just talking about that instrument as the instrument used to do something, we don't say he broke the window by a rock. No, but we say he broke the window with lock. He broke the window with rock. So this is for today, and I have more learned for today. So by the next time, So if you have not subscribed and this video has been helpful for you, please subscribe for more videos. See you in the next video. God bless you. God bless you.